I'm Gretchen Rose. I worked for Bill for about 7 years, way back when he owned Billy the Printer, Omni Health Club, Big Time Advertising, and I was there when he started those businesses and made them very successful. And I think one of the things when I look back at working for Bill, that one of the reasons that he was able to make his businesses a success was that he listened to the customers and listened to the community, what their needs were. And he would always say that the customers were always right. And that's kind of what stuck in my mind thinking back. He was also worked very hard. His businesses were, he ran them very ethically and professionally, which was important. He was also very, I should say, very respected by other business people in the community too. And I guess I just remember Bill being a very hard worker, working hard for his customers, working hard with his employees. It was good to his employees, and that's kind of what I remember the most. Just your basic things. I have a bachelor's degree in business, majored in finance. Back then, before I worked for Bill, I was trying to find work. It's real hard sometimes to find work when you don't have experience and just right out of college. So Bill was there. I worked a little bit for about a year after, and Bill said, well, why don't you come work for me for my printing company? And that was at the time where I think he was just starting to build that company and needed somebody to help just with whatever he needed help with. I started working for him and also helping him with his accounting and bookkeeping, and that's what I did for throughout the 7 years I worked for him. Worked a little bit for, or a lot for Billy the Printer, worked for Big Time Advertising and accounting, and also worked for the Omni Health Club a little bit when they needed help. So that's what I did during those 7 years working for him. Back then, and I don't remember who the employee was, I just remember that an employee, and I don't remember if it was for the Omni, I think it might have been Omni or Big Time Advertising. One of his employees needed tires for their car and couldn't afford to get them, so Bill went out and bought that employee tires. I don't remember who the employee was, I just remember when that happened. So Bill was real compassionate for his employees and helped them when he could. Another thing too is we had somebody working for Billy the Printer, a pressman, I remember, and the pressman was causing some problems, and the manager didn't know if he should keep him working there, and Bill said, you know, I remember him saying to our manager, if you could find it in your heart to give him another chance. So that's how Bill was. Real caring person about his employees and about his customers, and I think that's why he was able to stay in business for so long. Bill is a very, he's up for challenges. Whenever something new comes along, a new business, he wants to give it a try and work his hardest to make it work. Very hard worker, very friendly with people. Most people seem to like him real well. Works hard for the people and works hard for whatever he's doing and whatever business or project he takes on. He does it to 100%. We had, boy, I don't remember how many. There were probably a good, while I was there, maybe a good 10 to 12 employees. There were probably a few of them that had been there a while and had come and go, but I would say the majority of the employees were there for the long haul. I know there's a few of them that are still working there. He was there every day. He was a very hands-on boss. He anything that came along or any problems, he was right there to try to figure it out, either with customers or with the pressman or anybody who needed help. He was always right there. We were always at work every day. Very few times was he not there. He was always wanted to make sure his business was run the right way and smoothly and without problems. So he was a hands-on boss, you should say.